now we're going to walk through these 5 different budgeting scenarios. I think we got a solution here for almost every price point.
Yep.
So the first one is what we're calling the starter pack. And this is, just a straight up Mevo live event kit, which is what we're using here today, minus the microphones, and a Facebook Live account. And so who's this starter pack for, do you think, Sam?
I think it's really for, we've got students, and I think artists and everybody that's just getting started. Listen, and we don't have it on the budgeting guide, but if you really just want to get going, pull out your phone. You can go live in about 10 seconds to any platform, Livestream, Facebook, whatever it may be. But if you want to increase slightly the quality of the production and the quality of the event, I think in that case, go with the starter pack. So again, students, nonprofit, a little.
Yeah, it's a great way to just get started.
Yeah.
To just figure it out. Maybe you're looking for like proof of concept.
Yeah, maybe it's like a little league baseball game or something like that.
Yeah, it's a great solution to just go live, figure it out, see what it's all about before you want to invest a little bit more money.
I'd also say, by the way, the $1,000 that I think is listed there is actually on the expensive
side. We're rounding up.
We're rounding up because the Mevo is $400. The Boost is $250.
Right.
I'm not sure how much the stand is, but we're talking about a $700-800 investment, not really $1,000.
Yeah.
We're trying to be conservative. We don't want you to get surprised.
Oh, they want to see the budget on screen again, Ian. If we could bring the slide back up. See, that's what's great about live. If this was recorded, you couldn't even ask me that.
Well, you could, but you wouldn't get a response.
Oh, yeah. Just off into space. All right.
The internet.
We're going to go on to the next one, which is what we call easy streaming. This is for, your smaller schools, nonprofits.
I would say this is the $3,000 to $5,000 investment is the core house of worship price point.
Yeah.
That's what we see for churches, nonprofits, smaller organizations. And what you're typically getting there, I think it probably says it. It says a Livestream annual subscription. We're really talking about a premium. That's what we call it, a premium subscription. The premium subscription is going to give you the ability to go to Facebook Live and your own website at the same time.
Embed it anywhere you want.
Yeah, and it's also going to give you donations, which is what we talked about. So again, you're immediately at that premium level. You're starting to see the ability to start directly demonstrating ROI. Someone, your boss, somebody else in the organization, why are we live streaming it? Why are we doing this? Hey, we're actually getting donations. This is a revenue source. It's not just a marketing channel.
You can also get analytics with Premium Enterprise. You can actually prove, who's watching this, where are they watching it. And you get all these great features with a premium account. And right now we actually have a special deal that's cheaper than this solution, $2,500 for a Mevo Boost and a premium annual account.
And you also get a Mevo case with that.
Oh, that's right, Mevo case. Mevo case, Mevo Boost, Mevo camera, premium annual.
If you can't tell, it's the holidays. We're running a bunch of promotions.
$2,500.
So
$2,500
give us
to get
a
started.
call later. But
so easy. One
thing to say that this budget does not include, it does not include an expensive piece of encoding hardware. So we make the Livestream Studio HD 550. That's a mobile encoder that runs studio software. That is about $8,000. I think TriCaster makes them. I think they're probably more expensive. Is that right, Ian?
But you could run them through a laptop with studio software.
You do need to make sure that you have the right computer. So if you're going to increase the quality of the production beyond this, it's going to take your budget beyond the $5,000, and that's what we'll talk about right now.
So we want to take a look now at pro streaming or advanced streaming. These are sort of similar solutions, but at different scales.
Yeah.
So the pro streaming, I would say, is you're a medium-sized national business, IT department, marketers looking really to use live video as a channel to reach people all around the world.
You're an organization. You're a budgeted organization.
Yes.
You're probably the marketing department. You're probably the corporate communications department.
So this includes your Mevo Live Event Kit, which is still great if you want to, go on the fly, live streaming on the fly. But this is also for an organization that maybe has already made an investment in some video equipment, some microphones,
or events. They're just doing. You're doing a number of events, and you're comfortable with a level of investment that you need them to appear professional.
Right. So this budget, when we're thinking about this includes your live streaming platform and hardware, but also the additional equipment that we talked about earlier about just upping the level of your production. And then when you look at advanced streaming, that's really more for a fashion show from a major retail organization, small to medium-sized agencies that are producing live events.
Yeah.
You know, that's where it really, you know, the price starts to go up once you're producing these huge global streams.
Yeah, I think the price goes up when you're producing big global streams. You are an organization that has global offices and you need multiple licenses. So we work with some Fortune 500 companies where their Houston office has a number of live stream accounts, and then their New York office and their Palo Alto office also have live stream accounts. And then the other thing that's going to trigger this type of expense is a production. So, you know, that might be like you said, a fashion show. That might be a roundtable. We work with Glassdoor. They do a lot of panel discussions, and so they're making these kinds of investments.
Absolutely. So our final package here, this is a little more information about the pro streaming, the advanced streaming, who that's for. Again, getting that password protection. You know, white labeling, geo-blocking, all of this comes with our enterprise level account. So these are the features that really large organizations need for internal comms meetings.
Security and privacy really become important as you move into the enterprise.
Absolutely. So then our final option is what we're calling elite streaming. And this is for somebody who's really doing a professional broadcast, right?
Yeah, this is where video and content creation is probably part of your business. It's part of your business strategy.
So this is someone like the Philadelphia Eagles who use Livestream to broadcast all of their, you know, around the game content, draft day, press conferences, cheerleader auditions. It looks like TV, it feels like TV, but it's live stream.
Yeah, well, another example might be India Today, which is a major publication, a major newspaper in India. They're streaming 24 hours a day, and and live video, whether it's live stream or some other platform, live video is a core part of their business strategy. Another example might be USA Today, and then my favorite recent example is a company called Descomplica, and Descomplica is a Brazilian company that is streaming courses, learning courses, online, live, and driving viewership and building their whole business around live video.
So I know you're saying $100,000, that's a ton of money, but what kind of budget is this for? Like, how is this working into your budget?
Well, I think it's really, again, you are a media company if you're spending $100,000 or more. So this is the core investment that you make. If you're not going to use a dedicated live video provider like a Livestream, then you're making that same kind of investment in a content delivery network, in a CDN. Maybe you're building your own CDN that sits on top of global infrastructure, and you're going to be paid this level amount for the bandwidth and for the usage and for the storage anyway.
And this is, again, you know, somebody like EdgeSport, going back to our case studies, when you're creating a custom solution, when you're creating a pay-per-view platform, something akin to an HBO Go or a Netflix, you're going to make this kind of investment. So I know this seems like a crazy number for some people, but for other brands, they're like, okay, we can do this.
Yeah, again, it's just, that's why we started off with $1,000. We don't think everybody needs to make a $50,000 to $100,000 investment. What you have to do is pick the strategy that's right for you and for your business.